This is the Brandon T. Adams audio experience. Let's get started.
Welcome back to the Brandon T. Adams audio experience. I'm Brandon T. Adams, and this is a rapid fire, and this is going to be an interesting one. And this is my predictions, what's going to happen in entrepreneurship in 2034, 10 years from now. I did not prepare for this one. I want to do off the cuff. I love these rapid fires where I just go off the cuff and share what comes to my head and where I really see where we're going. Sometimes when you prepare for things, you think too much into it. I wanted to go right off the cuff in terms of where I see in the next 10 years. There is so much happening with AI, with even just utilizing ChatGPT. Responses as if you can even use ChatGPT if you're trying to create an email that's as if it's from a lawyer, or even content around how you can write a book. There's people writing books with ChatGPT. There is systems out there where people can utilize their own face. They go and create some videos and then they can turn into like their own avatar that's out there creating video content. You can barely tell the difference between it being a human and AI. It's scary times, but also exciting times. And I think more than ever, personal branding is very important, and authenticity, and you connecting, the human connection, because the world we live in, even like when people comment on my stuff in LinkedIn and stuff, I know it's ChatGPT, I know it's AI, it's really annoying. It's not that personal touch. So for you building a personal brand, people like and trust people and personal brands. How can you connect deeper with your audience, authentically and real, by sharing behind the scenes and sometimes sharing stuff that isn't as professionally done? And so I'll give you an example. There's sometimes with the campaigns we do at Big Brand Ventures, we're doing marketing campaigns, that the videos that are more professionally done versus the videos that are raw with a cell phone, like the ones that are more raw sometimes perform better. And even more so on social media, I've noticed that videos that are less edited, less done in different ways, actually gets more attention. You know, I look at the random videos I've done over the years. Some of the ones that got the most attention were ones I never planned on. There's a video out there that my wife and I did. I don't know if it's got like how many million views and 100,000 shares and whatnot. It was off the cuff. It was kind of funny. It was different. And it was my wife and I joking around. And so sometimes things are unexpected when you're putting out content on social media, but it goes back to, where do I see the future? Again, being able to build a lot of like and trust of people. So if you can invest in personal branding right now, you can invest money in social media, content, building trust, awareness, building out your database, building out your followers, building out your email list. 5-10 years from now, that'll become even more valuable. And the people that are watching your content now may not be your customer tomorrow, next year, next month, whatever it is, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. So you're actually investing in your brand and content for future opportunities. So everything I do today, I know it'll exponentially grow 5 to 10 years from now. Like I can't even imagine where my content, where I'll be in 2034. It'll be massive, but doing the things today. So personal branding is one. AI is changing everything. This world of, things will change, jobs will be created, jobs will be destroyed. You look at the things that are easily duplicated by AI. If you have that position, I would look at how can you learn other areas and specialized knowledges that give you the opportunity to make money in other areas. It's constantly reinventing yourself and being really a hard worker. You look at it, people that are lazy and doing the bare minimum and not going above and beyond are going to have a rude awakening as AI come in. Even when, let's say, robots, you're looking at, they're going to be, by 2030, I think there's going to be computation where there will be, let's say, robots or AI that will actually be smarter than humans, more developed and more advanced, where literally we could have, if you've seen iRobot, you'll actually have, let's say, robots out there that can communicate and do everything as if they're us, which again is a little scary, but think about knowing that. What can you do that makes you more valuable as an individual, as a business owner, to provide value? I believe that the more people that like and trust you, the more opportunity that you get. Because no matter what industry you're in, people do business with who they like, trust, and know. So network, build your inner circle, build your trust, build the people around you, and really don't forget about that, because that'll help you whatever industry you're in down the road. I also believe, me as this kind of going back to how I see it from my own perspective, but like, you look at me as a business owner, we have big brand ventures. We build and scale companies. We have a portfolio, we're growing our portfolio. There will always be a need to help other businesses. Even if they have AI, even if they have robots or systems in place, there will always be a need, in my opinion, for the top experts out there that can provide value to help grow businesses, especially brands, known brands. You look at the brand of Brandon C. Adams or the brand of Kevin Harrington, Rizzle Shark from Shark Tank. Those brands are trusted and known, and people will still want the human interaction because those brands are built. So if you're watching this right now and you have no brand, but if you start now, you put yourself in a really good position for the future. Now, there's actually some other crazy things out there. I'm not that familiar with it, but I'll share from my perspective in conversations. There is AI, almost communication and bots out there that will go on Twitter. They were created by other people that will go on Twitter and they'll post and they'll create things. And it's actually, it has a learning curve and it learns from different things that it puts out and takes in, that it's like its own human, almost like its own living being in a way that's posting on social media, but it's not. It's an AI, which is quite scary. And you look at what that does. You can look at the positive side of that. You can look at the negative side of that and what it'll do. If you want to look at, hey, I'm just going all over the place here, but if you want to look at where our government will go, you look at the election right now, obviously is over, and Donald Trump will be our president, and also you have Elon Musk will be involved, and take away whether you're Democrat, Republican, whatever your belief is. I actually think our government is a dying business. I had a really good conversation with a friend who's in this space, and he doesn't think that our official government system that we have, George Chanos, the former Attorney General of Nevada, he doesn't think this system will actually be in place in 10 or 15 years. I don't know what it'll be. Maybe it's run by entrepreneurs, systems, but I think the system is failing. You look at how much debt our government is in. You look at how money is spent in ways that it shouldn't be spent. I still believe as citizens we need to pay taxes and contribute to society, but I think the way the system is set up is wrong. I do think you look at maybe not 2034, but maybe 2040. We may not have a government. I don't know what it'll look like. Just my thoughts, open perspectives. Please don't send hate to me for talking about this, because I know how things are sometimes on social media. The culture, here's another topic I want to talk about. Speaking of hate, we live in a society of almost cancel society where people can be taken down or built up overnight. You look at people that create viral videos and they become so known overnight. You look at the Haktua girl who went from living in Tennessee to having no followers to overnight, a couple nights, literally having a viral video that became so known that made her millions of dollars. And I think she's in the spotlight now for some crypto thing that went wrong. But I'll tell you that somebody like that, one video went viral, made her a star, millions of followers. She didn't even want it. And that happened from social media. You look at something like that. You have an opportunity right now where you could literally overnight from social media, create a video that could change your life and make you a lot of money if it resonates with the audience in a certain way, a different reaction. The flip side is, from the other side of it is, an influencer overnight could be canceled by one wrong thing they say that really affects how people view them, how they look in life, and people will cancel them overnight. Whether they'll lose their contracts, they'll lose their abilities, their ability to work, they get blacklisted, and their career is done. And so it's kind of a scary thing, and how if you worry about what you're going to say or if it's going to cancel whatever you're doing. I look at, for me, every TV show I've ever done, I self-produced. It was my own show. I've never done a distribution with a Netflix deal or anything like that where I sell my content and they create with me and have rules. Because once you get to that point, it's almost you're creating a high-paying job where your boss is that network. And if you do things on the line, they will cut you, they will cut your show. And so that's how I just like being very self-efficient of doing my own content. Again, there will be cancel culture. There will be abilities to go viral overnight, even more so. Another thing that's going to be happening even in the next couple of years, and Gary Vee talks about this. This is, you will see more live selling like HSN, QVC style, on live video. You'll have influencers on, let's say, a known clothing site. They will do more Instagram lives, and maybe the clothing is for women. And the algorithm with social media will actually put the people that really would potentially buy that product that's being promoted on that platform, will put that viewer in front of that live. So it's an exciting time because as me or anybody else creating content online, you're going to be matched with other people that are going to be likely to buy your product and service or follow your stuff. So that's really cool where things are going. And then other things here, I'm just going to read what Leah put here, my producer. How do you think entrepreneurship will differ and evolve? I think entrepreneurship, just on this point, I think if you're a hard worker, going back to it, I think technology does make people lazy in ways. If you are a hard worker and willing to work and grind, there will be so much more opportunity for you. I think there'll be more people that are less likely to work or put in the work. And knowing that, there's going to be a lot more opportunity for you in business. Where do you think you'll be living? What will you be doing? For me personally, so this is going more to me. Where will I be living? What will I be doing? I will continue to do what I do here at Big Brand Ventures, or we say the company is sold. I will still be investing. I will be advising, maybe speaking more and creating my own shows. And where will I be living? Probably a combination of Florida, Nashville, Iowa, Minnesota, and maybe a one-off. I'll probably have multiple homes. Right now I'm pretty efficient, but I'll have multiple homes that I like around the country. 10 years from now, so I'll give you my 5-year goals just from a financial standpoint. That's how I look at things. Within 5 years, I would like to have our company, Big Brand Ventures, with a valuation over $1 billion. So that would be by 2029. That'll be right close to my 40th birthday. My birthday's coming up, New Year's Eve. And by that time, I intend to have, at that state of my life, close to 40 years old, $100 million in cash in the bank, not counting the equity portfolios, and having $1 billion valuation for our company, Big Brand Ventures. 10 years from now, it's hard for me to fathom and think that way because every year my mind looks a little differently. As I age, as we get more experience in life and more time, you look at life differently. My intention and thought looking 10 years or maybe 15 years into the future, I plan to be a very high net worth individual that focuses on using my experience in entrepreneurship, in business, to help really the right movements, focus on helping society, helping people, and cool projects that will be known and memorized. So utilizing my talent for very high level things, maybe even with the government, if the government's still here, or with big groups, just doing things at the highest level. It's hard for me to see that 10 years from now, but that's where I see myself. And who knows, I've always had a passion with creating content and documentary shows. Maybe I'll just self-fund my own bigger show that we put on a network or create our own network. Either way, I want to inspire, motivate, educate, and help people achieve their own version of success. I want to empower others to grow their businesses because I believe entrepreneurship and business is the way to freedom, to happiness, to just solving problems in life. And I think that's all I got. It's a lot of stuff. So the future, what is it going to be? I would tell you, focus on building your personal brand and like and trust. AI, utilize AI technology because it's not stopping. It's going to increase. Who knows where the government will be 10 years from now, 15, but it might be a whole new system. Just know that. And to really look at how you can thrive in 10 years from now over the time to come. Work hard, overwork, over deliver for people, provide value, build your brand, build systems and processes, leverage AI, build like and trust. And if you do that, there will be opportunity for you in all areas. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and feel free to send me an email if you have questions about this, Brandon@BrandonTAdams.com. And until next time, we'll see you later.